What if a house wasn't just where we lived, but how we lived? What if walls could move, gardens replaced parlors, and architecture itself invited freedom and creativity? In the heart of West Hollywood, there stands such a place, a house that rejected tradition, that invited change, that quietly launched a revolution in how we think about home. This is the story of the Schindler House, Rudolph Schindler's radical manifesto for a modern way of living. In the early 1920s, Los Angeles was not yet the global city it would become, but the signs were there. The oil booms, the dreams of cinema, the vast land and sunlight waiting to be claimed. It was a city without centuries of architectural baggage, unlike New York, Boston, or Vienna. And into this blank canvas came a young Austrian architect with a vision. Rudolph Schindler, recently emigrated, trained in Vienna, influenced by Otto Wagner, shaped by his work with Frank Lloyd Wright. In Los Angeles, he saw a chance to build something new, not just with materials, but with ideas. In Los Angeles, the rules were still being written. There was space, there was sun, and there was an audience willing to embrace the new. Schindler saw that California didn't need old-world villas or Victorian trims. It needed an architecture of light, air, and possibility. His answer would not just be a house, it would be a prototype for a more modern, egalitarian way of living. The Schindler House wasn't built for a nuclear family. It was designed as a communal experiment. Two couples, Rudolph and Pauline Schindler, and their friends Clyde and Marion Chase. Each would have private studio spaces. The kitchen would be shared. Gardens would serve as open-air living rooms. Pauline Schindler dreamed of more than a house. She envisioned a salon, a cultural gathering place, a space where artists, musicians, and thinkers could live and create. Together, the group envisioned a home of blurred boundaries between indoors and outdoors, work and life, private and shared. Schindler's thinking fused European modernism with Californian pragmatism. Tilt-up concrete construction, walls poured on the ground, lifted into place. Cheap, durable, revolutionary. Indoor-outdoor flow, studios open to gardens. Sliding panels and open doors erase thresholds. Minimalism with purpose, no parlors, no formal dining rooms, just open studios, light, flexible, alive. Shared domestic life, instead of hierarchy, the house promoted cooperation, privacy and community in balance. Japanese influence, sliding partitions, modular spaces, integration with nature, all reinterpreted through Californian materials. The result? A house that felt radical yet natural, as if it had grown from the earth it stood on. Completed in 1922, the Schindler House was like nothing else in Los Angeles. The structure, raw concrete walls, exposed redwood beams, and generous glazing created a material honesty that felt both industrial and human. The gardens, not fenced-off yards, but true extensions of the house. Rooms without ceilings, living spaces made of air and light. The interiors, skylit volumes, movable panels and fireplaces in every studio. The details, built-in furniture, canvas walls, every inch considered for adaptability and warmth. Climate responsiveness, cross-ventilation, natural lighting, shade. A house made to breathe with the land. It wasn't just shelter, it was an ecosystem of ideas. The Schindler House didn't start a trend overnight, but it planted the seed. It inspired Richard Neutra, who would share space in the house and expand its ideals. It paved the way for the case study houses, which brought modernism to the American middle class. And it redefined what a house could be in California, not a fortress, but a frame for life. Though the original experiment ended, the house lives on as the MX Center for Art and Architecture, a place of exhibitions, conversations, and community. Its walls still welcome new ideas. Its gardens still open toward the future. In Rudolph Schindler's experiment, there were no gates, no ornaments, no excess. Just concrete, wood, canvas, and the sky. He built not just a house, but a manifesto. One that whispered, "Home is where life happens freely." It was never about luxury. It was always about liberation. If this journey into the Schindler House inspired you, subscribe to Space Shape and Scale. We explore the turning points of architectural history, one bold idea, one timeless space at a time. Click on our next video to continue this timeline journey into the evolution of modern architecture. Because the story doesn't end here, it's only just begun.